carats, because pure gold, to you all know, is 24 carat. This is 23.5 and 23.5. And the reason is because this gold here, which is gold powder, gum arabic has been added to that, and that knocks it down half a carat. Every time you do something to gold, it takes off a certain amount, because in this country we have the grading system, so that everybody knows that 18 or 20 or 24 is the right thing, because you know how naughty people can be, all the dodgy ones in the world. So every time you do something to gold, now that gold painted this A because it was flatter. Yeah. It's quite expensive. It's about £40, I think, for a gold bar, tiny gold bar. It's probably gone up now. It's probably 50 with the amount of gold. So that is what that looks like. And if you're using it on a piece of your book for the Queen, you can use some of this. If you've got a small area that you would like to put some...
So handy, that is. You must make a little film for us to watch. A video.
Yes, we have a film afternoon.
Yeah, a video. It would be good. About a film and a CD.
This gold comes from Cornellison, same company. They're in Great Russell Street, number 105, Great Russell Street. It's an education going in there, because the amount of art material is wonderful. And you will see that this is also, this is 23.75 carats, which is nearly pure gold, nearly 24, but the reason why it is been chopped down a little, because it really is 24 carat, is because it's been pressed onto this paper.
And there's a fraction of the paper.
So that it's held on this paper, and this is what we call transfer gold. Loose leaf would be a little bit tricky for you to use.
Oh, well, because I bought them.
What did you buy?
Them.
Yes, that's
Is it skicky?
No, it's fine.
No, this is transfer paper,
Yeah.
which means it's held onto the paper.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the reason why you have to say it's for calligraphy is because, do you see this glassine paper, I believe they call it? It is smooth on this side and quite rough on this side. Well, if it's on the smooth side, that's really for using it outside. And a few years ago we found that out, didn't we, Gordon? By mistake, we found it out. And now what they do when you buy gold is they say reverse transfer. Because most of the gold they sell is to people that are using it perhaps on a yacht. And therefore, you've got to rebuild your yacht.
We have to get a job.
The lettering on it. So anyway, now what we do is, quite often this will work without me doing anything, but if we, that one's not quite dry yet, to get it to stick immediately, we have to breathe on it. Could you get me out of that top drawer? There's a white, there's a cream piece of silk.
I've got you this.
Oh, that's, yeah. Oh, sorry, it's just that blue, but yes, it is silk. It needs to be silk. It's all right, we've got a piece of silk. That's why we have silk.
Did you want the burnisher?
The burnisher, not at the moment, but that's a good, thank you for that. I'm going to breathe on this. And very quickly position that and press it quite hard. And what will happen is, and having it on transfer gold, you don't waste a lot. If this was loose, you would waste quite a lot. But and then you make sure that you have pressed it down and the edges, and then you remove it.
Oh. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
How do I do it? And
And then you pop.
this polishes it the same as, but if something hasn't stuck, sometimes the centre in there, because when it dries it dips. You can put more layers on. Gold is the only metal in the world that sticks to itself. You didn't know that, did you? And therefore, and the higher carat, it's softer to work with, which isn't very good when you're wearing jewellery, but it is for when you're using this. And then you press this down again, and then what I'm going to do is to polish it with this, and it brings it brighter. Oh yeah, look at that. And you will see that it's, do you want to pass that quickly round? Be careful of that tea because it's still wet. Then if you whiz it round, we will... And you see it's only left that E on there. So this sheet of gold might be only about 70p.
And it is a solar. Solar. You didn't want to go. Oh, you've got that on too.
Right. I will help you. Watch you don't smudge the blue, the other one. Right, girls, have a look, have a look.
That's fab.
So you could have one,
You still have to do that.
you could have just one line of your text. You could try writing, Julie,
Yeah.
in the...
Because I was a bit worried.
Yeah, I could actually. Actually, that's a point. I could.
Right,
Or I could, you know.
we don't know if this works, so that's why we're going to try this now. This is held, I'm not quite sure which, they have a machine that actually, this is done with pressure. It's not glue,
It's wax.
is it?
So
And the warmth of your finger
reverse transfer, did you say?
softens it.
Pardon?
Reverse transfer.
Well, that means the paper, because outside people use the shiny stuff. This is, so you have to have and only have reverse transfer. Right, here we go.
Go and take a shower and then do it straight away in the bathroom.
This may not work, because this is the first time we've done this, but well, when I'm working at home and I'm using the real stuff, which is gesso, yes, I alter the atmosphere in my house because central heating is the worst thing because it dries everything out.
Yeah.
So what I do is I have kettles and saucepans. You can't take it in the bathroom because it's too humid, because it has to be over about 70%.
Sit in the bath, do you?
He said, that's my theory gone.
Well, sit in the bath and do it.
What are you doing in the bath? I'm doing the cooking.
Mind you don't, watch out you don't drop that on that other tea.
Yeah. I mean, how good is that?
So it can be
Even the dot.
any silk, as long as it's...
Yes.
Oh, I've got silk.
Marvellous, even if I do say so myself. Marvellous.
Beautiful, Annie.
So we all know it works.
For
And
you.
it's not difficult.
It does work.
No, you can sit, you can all have a go at this. You can sit, we've got all of the materials, we've got the gold, we've got everything you need. You must do it on good paper, because although these are tryouts, you know, you could be writing something, never ever put gold onto a piece of just A4 photocopy paper, because it's a total waste, and when it's on this. Now, we will see if this one is dry. That one isn't yet. So we will...
Annie, can I pinch a little piece of paper?
Yeah, take one of those.
No,
There
just
you
to
are.
write
There you are.
down the...
There you go. Right, here we go.
I'm going to have a go at this.
This is Ormeline. No, this is Miniatum. Oh, it's working every time now, isn't it? Now that's
No,
good.
that's nice.
Yeah, very smart. And this polishes it. We've also got a burnisher, which will brighten it again. But look how well that works. So therefore they both work.
So which one do you reckon's the best out of the two?
Well,
I don't think there's anything to choose.
There isn't anything to choose really.
it's what I'm going to
I'll
the
buy the
other
pink one then.
test.
It's not pink when you buy it, John. It's just got paint added to it.
Yeah. So you would add a red pigment.
Oh, right.
It's white when you buy it. And that's just
Miniature.
got look,
But
Oh, just to say
red
you can see it.
watercolour in it so you can see it.
what we're going to also do is to burnish it means to polish it, and that we won't do straight away. And we will do that to see how they burnish.